And from the pulpit, a reminder of the Battle of the Boyne and the significance it had on the Protestant community.
We remember with thanksgiving that our forefathers gave unwavering loyalty and support to King William III, and through their sacrifice helped to lay the foundations of a constitutional monarchy. That belief in the concept of monarchy has remained consistent all down the years. We have it to this very present day.
One of the most traditional events on the Orange calendar is the 11th night bonfire. They are held all over Northern Ireland, on the streets of the cities and towns and alongside narrow country roads. For the people of Rathfriland in County Down, their bonfire is as important as any other. In fact, King William on his way to the Battle of the Boyne would have passed not far from this area. The lambeg drum rivals the flute as the most traditional of Orange instruments, although its origin is unclear. Folklore says it was brought to Ireland from Holland by soldiers of the Duke of Schomberg, William's second in command at the Boyne. Another theory is that the first lambeg drum was made for the Battle of the Diamond in County Armagh in 1795, after which the Orange Order was reorganised. Whatever the truth, its sound is unique. In Belfast the next morning, the 12th parade had an unusual beginning. Water collected from the Boyne River was sprinkled across the street. The Orange men then began their parade by marching through the Boyne water.
I didn't want to get too far.
The parade through Belfast was the biggest of a number of demonstrations held all over Northern Ireland. The Orange men followed their traditional route through the city centre and into the suburbs of South Belfast. A steady rain failed to dampen the enthusiasm, although on occasions the umbrellas outnumbered the banners. When the parade reaches the demonstration field at Edenderry, the bands and the Orange men have a chance to relax before the homeward journey. There's a chance to sit down and take a well-earned rest, catch up with the gossip, or treat tired legs. For many, the day out would not be complete without the colour and sounds of the field. It's at the demonstration fields that the Orange Order adopts a more serious tone, with speeches and resolutions designed to underline the institution's policy on Northern Ireland. The messages given from the various platforms are seen as the key part of the 12th.
The 1690-1990 Tercentenary celebrations are expressions of our gratitude to Almighty God for deliverance through his servant, King William III, Prince of Orange, from the religious and political tyrannies which were being forced upon our ancestors by King James II and the Roman Catholicism which he sponsored so vigorously.
And as we thank God for deliverance from tyranny and arbitrary power under William III, we reject emphatically the present manifestation of such power under the guise of the Anglo-Irish Agreement. And in our resolution we are saying here quite clearly, we will not forever accept calmly the paternalism of the Northern Ireland Office and the interference of the Irish Republic in our affairs.
The 12th parades held in the towns and villages of Northern Ireland are smaller than the Belfast demonstration, but are every bit as much a day out for the community. In County Fermanagh, Enniskillen was the venue for the parade in 1990. It was a fitting location in such an historic year. The Williamite Wars could have had a different outcome if it had not been for the role played by the town of Enniskillen and its fighting men. Before the parade got properly underway, there was a poignant reminder of the loss of life from more recent times. A wreath was laid at the Enniskillen War Memorial, a tribute to the 11 people murdered there in the Remembrance Day bombing of 1987.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
As the Orangemen marched through the streets of Enniskillen, they were joined by visitors from all over the world, including a band from Vancouver in Canada, with its historic name of Enniskillen.
And finally, our thanks to all the brothers, sisters, juniors and the bands who have turned up here today. They all paraded in the most disciplined and honourable manner.
The hills of County Donegal in the Irish Republic, a beautiful setting for the annual 12th parade in Rossnowla. It's a demonstration which has a unique character. The pipes and drums compete against the sounds of the countryside and the sea. The air is fresh. For many, the mood is of holidays.